You are right. You're always going to be right. However, if you don't like your results, you may want to do something different. Look at different perspectives. Watch the video. Notice how your life can be different by you not always being right. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Frank Iñiguez. I am the ambassador of reading. And today's topic, you're going to love today's topic. You know why? Because you are right. You are always right. And anything you think and anything you do, you are always right. You know, you're probably going to be so excited that you're going to go tell your friends and family members, come and watch this guy. I told you I was right. And they get to watch and hear me say that you are right. You are always right. Now listen, if you love your life, then congratulations. You have created your life, this beautiful life or not. This life of yours, you have created it with everything you think works. If something works, you kept on doing it and doing it until you got to the point that you have created this life, your life, and you're always right. Now, if you don't like your life, you may want to change your perspective. And talking about perspective, I know that I've mentioned in past videos that I attended a seminar and now I teach that seminar. I teach it in Spanish. Our seminar is called SEPA. We just came back from Guadalajara, Mexico, and I presented that seminar over there. Anyway, let me tell you about perspective. Many times when we're in a live audience, we tell people and we show people how they are always right. And many times being right, and if you hold on to it too strong and you're not willing to see perspectives, it causes trouble for you and it causes a hardship for you and maybe your loved ones. And the way we present it is like this. You know the spiral notebooks that have like maybe a blue color or yellow color, green color, whatever it is in the front, and in the back it's got that brownish beige color. We go up and we ask for 2 volunteers and we say, okay, now you gotta hold on to whatever you believe and whatever you think or whatever you see, and you gotta convince this fella or this lady of what you see. Are you ready? Now you're gonna do the same. Are you ready? Yeah, but you gotta put it out there. You really have to mean it, because in life, it's not like ready, set, action, and play. No, in life, it gets so intense many times. There's screaming, there's yelling, and in worst case scenarios, there's throwing or whatever, and maybe it's not gonna end up so good. Anyway, let me finish the example. So we put the notebook right in the middle, and maybe when you come to our events, you're gonna know what we're gonna do. It's okay, it doesn't matter. It's nice to see people go at it. So we asked the first person, what color do you see? Well, it's blue. Anybody that can see it, it's blue. Everybody knows that it's blue, right, guys? And everybody that's on this side, they go, of course it's blue. And I go, check him out. He thinks it's blue. Tell him the color. So he'll say, are you crazy? It's not blue, it's beige or tan or brown, whatever they choose to call it. And I go, now you got to convince each other, because this is what couples do. This is what brothers do. This is what bosses do with their employees, or employees do to their bosses. And it gets very intense. So it's about being right. No, it's blue, don't you see? And you get the veins pop up and the red faces, and it gets very intense. And I go, hey, so now we know that you really mean to say that it's blue, and we know that you really mean to say that it's tan, beige, or brown. What can you do? What can the solution be? Because we don't tell them, well, what if you do this? No, we let them figure it out, because in life, you have to figure it out. So one of them will say, well, he's going to have to come and see it on my side. And it's kind of like see it from my view. And then the other one might say, no, you're going to have to come over to my side. And then they go at it again. Now I ask them, is that really going to work? They go, okay, what if I go to your side and then you come to my side? So they go, okay, let's do that. Oh, wow, I'm so sorry. It's because on my side of the spectrum, my side of the picture, it was blue. Yeah, well, on my side, it was tan. And many times we are so focused on being right, so focused on letting people know that this is the only way, that we hold on to that perspective. And we don't allow for like, hey, come over here or I'll go over there. And many times in my personal life, when I'm talking to my siblings, my children, my babies, Adam, Nikki, or Paola, I tell them, you know, I'm giving them my best perspective as a father, and I tell them, maybe I'm doing it wrong. How about you do me a favor? You play the father's side. What would you do? How would you take it? How would you handle it? And many times that's what we need to do. Don't hold on to your ground so strong that you're not going to be able to listen, that you're going to cut off communication, that it's not going to go anywhere. Many times it's just perspective, and that's all there is. However, you're always right. If you think that you can't do something, you're right. If you think you can't have a trip a year, you're right. You're never going to have a trip. And people usually get a little red in the face and they want to raise their voice. You don't understand. I don't make that much money and I can't go traveling like you and I can't get on a plane. And I tell them, you're right. You're always going to be right. However, I wrote a book called ¿Qué buscas?, which means, what are you looking for? And in there I say that whatever you ask your brain will have to answer you. However, according to Napoleon Hill, he says that the human being is lazy and indifferent naturally. Imagine naturally, we're lazy and indifferent. So the brain rather not think. So when you tell the brain, I can't do it, it says, all right, we're not going to do it. It's done. If you ask it, how can I take a trip? How can I take that beautiful trip that I've been wanting to? Maybe it'll tell you to sell something or do an extra job or don't spend here and start saving, and you catch that plane and you take that trip. You are always going to be right. So if you say you can't do it, chances are you are going to do it, and you can do it. If you say you can't, then you won't, because you are always right. It's up to you how you live your life and how you want to live your life, because you're always going to be right. I didn't mention it in the Spanish video. I'm going to mention it here. I have mentioned it before in both English and Spanish that I did not graduate high school. And I used to think, and I used to say, I'm never going to graduate high school. Guess what? I was right. I was never going to graduate high school. I came out of that seminar and my perspective changed. The blue, I could see the 10 on the other side, and I knew that I could come out and graduate from high school, go to college, go to the university, get my degree, and that's exactly what I did. I discovered that I was right. So you have to be careful. You have to always be on guard as to what you are thinking, because no matter what you're thinking, you're right. If you think you're dumb, you are. If you think you're intelligent, you are. You are always right. Isn't that phenomenal? If you don't like your results, if you don't like what you have in your life, you may want to change your perspective. Give it a different look on the other side. Start changing your thoughts. Start changing the way you are. Life is different. I am super excited that you're here. Thank you. Thank you, a lot of you, for sending me your comments, positive comments. There are always going to be those people that no matter what they see on this channel or any other channel, they're going to nitpick. They're going to find what's wrong, and they're going to go and look at that, and that's what they're going to get. And hey, I wish you well, and I thank you for stopping by right here. And I welcome you to come back and continue to watch and see the picture from the other side. See the color, see the notebook from the other side. It's awesome. Very well, we're going to leave it at that. Till next time, your friend, the ambassador of reading, Frank Iñiguez, wishing you well today and always, knowing that you will find and get what you are looking for.